What?
I think I'm playing chess, I see a king, I'm at his neck. I'm 3 steps ahead of every move, now that's a check. Yes, they wanna know my secret, it's because I never slept. All my nightmares of me at 40, life's a wreck. See my dad, he in debt.
Who are we doing the video about? Oh, Zack George, eh? Now, for some of you might recognize Zack from his daily workout content. For others, you might recognize him from Team Richie, The Lean Machines, Obi Vincent, and some other bigger channels that have posted him and who are based in the UK. For me personally, the first time I saw Zack George was on the 2018 European Regionals Event 3 of the handstand walk obstacle course pistol workout, and unfortunately, it was his dreadful pistols. Look, all things considered, I'd struggle too if I had to pistol down onto one leg being 100 kilos and 6 foot tall. Now back up a couple of years, Zack was a nobody. Nobody knew him until he was on these channels like The Lean Machines, like Team Richie, like Obi Vincent, and they all made some awesome content with him in it. That was definitely the first time I experienced Zack's voice.
Yeah, a lot of pressure, very anxious.
This is one of those voices that should be on Britain's Got Talent. This is a voice that calms you down, but it's a voice that's supposed to be from Team Silverback. But imagine George, and I mean, no pun intended, George of the Jungle, being like, oi, hey, I also love. That's the best British accent I've fucking got. That's terrible. I'm sorry. I'm an escaped convict, alright? Okay, Ty, what's your point? Looks can be deceiving. Like, I guess I just wasn't really expecting it. You know, I was expecting, well, something a little bit more intimidating. Oh bro, what are you trying to say? He has to have a big voice because he's a big dude. Okay. Zack George, let's get back into it. Zack George qualified for the CrossFit Games through the Open this year, not only by coming 27th overall in the world, which is an insane achievement, but he also made the Britain's national champion list. Number 1, just edging out Elliot Simmons by just a point. It was fucking close, mate. It was so close. So undoubtedly this guy's going to the games, whether it's a national championship, top in the Open, whatever, he's fucking gone. Zack was a nobody 3 years ago. I don't think people realize, firstly, he obviously had no Instagram, had no gym. He trained at a gym called CrossFit Oakland. Then he went to CrossFit Faber, which is now owned by the famous Team Richie, absolute beast. But in 2016, his Open performance, he didn't even complete the Open. I technically beat him that year, because I at least did it all. But he didn't even complete the Open. Fuck, he got a fat DNF. So how did this guy go from DNF to the games? Fuck, I don't know, like knocko maybe? Maybe because it's fucking miserable in Britain and the only thing better to do than go outside and fucking look at the sky and be like, fuck, is train. The dude must be crushing his gym game. Look, Zack George is an absolute beast. I don't know exactly why, I can't pinpoint why, but based on just what I've seen, from his performances, his consistency, so disciplined to the point where this guy's literal only goal would have been to qualify for the games. Surely, like, I mean, what else was his fucking goal? He owns a gym, he qualified for the games, he's popular on Instagram, over 100,000 followers. This guy's fucking crushing it. But these are my top 3 favorite moments from Zack George. Number 3, I did his workout. Legit, I've already made a video about Zack George. Did one of his workouts of the day that he posted on his Instagram. If you don't follow his Instagram, follow it now, @Zack George. I did one of his workouts of the day. I even created a video about it, of me doing it, and I consistently do his workouts at least once a week. I integrate it into my program just because they're EMOMs, the workouts, they're so effective, they're so short. They're so sweet though. But if you're a CrossFitter and you're not following Zack George, what the fuck are you doing?
And my mom, she upset. That's way back when 408 on Seminole was the address. I saw things I shouldn't have, though I love the fam to death. Way back then it was a mess. We was living check to check. Now my shirts are getting pressed. Your girl see me, she impressed. And my fans are quite obsessed. I owe them everything, I'm blessed. Made a living making art and aiming close.
Number 2. He's a unit. But also, Zack's lifting capabilities are insane. This guy powers everything. Yes, probably because I'm gonna go back to that pistol video from earlier. He has poor mobility. However, that doesn't take away from the fact that this guy literally power clean push jerks anywhere from 155 to 160. He's currently competing in the Dubai CrossFit Championship, but he's also competed at other competitions like the Strength and Depth UK.
Underrated, we the underdogs, underestimated. Underrated, we the underdogs, underestimated.
Number one is his discipline to win. He's disciplined to train. He's disciplined to showing up to the gym day in, day out, no matter how he performed in the Open, and to come towards that goal, to achieve that goal, and to exceed my expectations, and probably literally all the expectations of people around him this year alone. Look, take a look at his past performances. He actually scored worse, right? Worse the start of this year than he did compared to 2018. He scored worse. To come off a terrible Open, the earlier one this year, to come back 300 spots and to take 27th, like what the fuck? That takes some fucking effort. It also shows what in a small space of time, just 3 years, how much someone can achieve if they put their mind to it. If that doesn't motivate you, I don't know what the fuck does. So this is Zack George's video of Zack George going from DNF to CrossFit Games. DNF to GAMES. What a fucking beast. Zack George is an absolute beast.
Oh yeah. Yo, let's do this. Now picture homie rolling. Let me offer my condolence. You don't know just how I'm doing. And the silence gold, I'm broke cause they know him for talking fluent. Got him under the influence, the truest of talking to him. But a Kanye ego bumping him out music, I'm eschewing. I just doing good a day, gonna have to get explicit. I got love for rappers like I do for my fucking ex-bitches. And I got that pass, though I'm gonna ask permission if I could kick it. Checking the repertoire, I got that rep on par with the best who did it. I just get it how I'm living. Shout out to the ones that with them. Think that I wanted a ransom where ends gold dog when I'm in the building. And it kind of ironic, who would've thought that I'd be the hottest? Never came close to being no bitch, but you know Snow was a fucking product. Tell me who won it, not what you want, it's bound to be iconic. Baby, you got it. Let me get that love and that's 100, checking the proof on it. When I'm in the spot and I catch the feeling, raising the roof on it. You know that we going about the head. Hey, y'all ain't ready. Blaze up the whole damn city. Whoa, 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 nah, nah, nah. Get up, I know y'all hear me. Show love when I'm in your city.
Hope you cunts enjoy this video. Oh, tally ho, yip, and Bob's your uncle. It's enough about the fucking British jokes. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Close to 500 subscribers. I'm gonna fucking get there. And otherwise, guys, stay a beast.
For the best who did it, let's get it how I'm living. Shout out to the ones that with them. Think that I wanted a ransom where ends gold dog when I'm in the building. And it kind of ironic, who would've thought that I'd be the hottest? Never came close to being no bitch, but you know Snow was a fucking product. Tell me who won it, not what you want, it's bound to be iconic. Baby, you got it. Let me get that love and that's 100, checking the proof on it.